If you're eager to uncover psychological tips and tricks that seamlessly work on anyone, you're in the right place. People mistakenly believe that deciphering someone's true intentions and influencing their decisions is a mystical art reserved for a select few. This misconception leads to missed opportunities, strained relationships, and communication hurdles. But it doesn't have to be this way. So, if you want to unlock the power of psychology to supercharge your communication skills and gain a competitive edge in every aspect of your life, simply watch this video all the way through. By the end of this video, you'll be able to communicate persuasively, negotiate confidently, and connect on a deeper level with others, eliminating the frustration of missed opportunities. So, let's start. Number 1. Watch your gaze. Eye contact is one of the most important communication tools. It can convey trust, likability, and even dominance. However, not everyone knows how to use it effectively. If you are one of those people, here are some tips to help you master the art of eye contact. First, don't stare. Eye contact should be natural and unobtrusive. Look at the person you're speaking to for a few seconds, then glance away. This creates a comfortable conversational rhythm and prevents you from appearing creepy or intimidating. Second, don't avoid eye contact altogether. This can make you appear nervous, insecure, or untrustworthy. Aim for a balance between too little and too much eye contact. If you're unsure what feels right, try mirroring the other person's behavior. Another effective technique is to use the triangle technique. This involves shifting your gaze between the person's left eye, right eye, and mouth in a triangular pattern. This not only helps maintain eye contact, but also signals that you are engaged and attentive. Use eye contact strategically. For example, making eye contact while asking a question signals that you're genuinely interested in the response. Conversely, breaking eye contact while delivering bad news, such as a price increase or layoff, can soften the blow. Number 2. Stalker Detector. This trick is for those times when you get a strange feeling from someone. We've all experienced that nagging suspicion that someone might be following or stalking us, but we often lack hard evidence to confirm our doubts. This is where the Stalker Detector psychology trick comes into play. It's a proven method that can help you determine if someone is stalking or following you without your awareness. The Stalker Detector psychological trick works by influencing how someone perceives you to determine if they are stalking you. For instance, if you suspect someone is staring at you but are unsure if it is a stalker or just a curious observer, try this technique. When you see them staring at you, take a big yawn. Yes, yawning is directly connected to a person's psychology. When you yawn, it can create a subconscious reaction in those around you. If someone is indeed staring at you with ill intent, your yawn may trigger them to yawn as well, inadvertently revealing their focus on you. Now this one is even more amazing. If you suspect someone is following you, consider doing something you usually don't do. Try altering your routine. Take a different route to work or school, or change the time you leave. By doing something unexpected, you may catch the stalker off guard and make it more challenging for them to trail you unnoticed. Number 3. Anchoring bias. This technique is for the times you go to buy or sell something. Think about it. You're at a car dealership, eager to buy a new vehicle. The salesperson confidently quotes you a price of $60,000 for a particular car. Even if, deep down, you know that this price is exorbitantly high, your brain registers it as a reference point. Subsequently, your future decisions, perhaps even unconsciously, may revolve around this benchmark, making other cars seem inexplicably cheaper by comparison. This cognitive phenomenon is known as the anchoring bias, where our brains heavily rely on the initial piece of information we receive when making decisions. Here's the exciting part. You can harness this bias to your advantage. Imagine you're selling something and want to maximize your earnings. Instead of commencing with a reasonably high number and subsequently negotiating downward, begin with a surprisingly, or should we say ridiculously high figure, as your number would indicate that the thing is of high value. Number 4. The foot in the door technique. Imagine you need someone to agree to a specific request, but you suspect they might initially say no. How can you persuade them? The foot in the door technique is a powerful psychological trick that can help you secure someone's agreement. It starts with a small request and gradually builds up to the larger one you want them to agree to. Let's say you want your roommate to help you with a big cleaning spree. Instead of going all in with, "Let's clean the entire apartment," you could begin by asking if they'd mind just tidying up the living room. Once they've agreed to that, You slide in your main request for a full-blown cleaning session. The beauty of this trick is that it's not pushy or sketchy. By starting with something small, you build trust and make it more likely that they'll say yes to your larger favor later on. It's like unlocking the secret code to persuasion. Number 5. Appease Confrontation. We've all been there, right? Those awkward situations where you have to face someone from your past, someone you'd rather avoid. Handling these encounters can be tricky because you're never quite sure how to navigate them. Let's say you're about to meet up with a former coworker who didn't exactly treat you well in the past. So, how would you navigate that situation? You would use this appeasement technique. Appeasement is essentially about being the bigger person. When you see them, offer a warm and friendly greeting. Keep your composure during the conversation and steer clear of topics that could potentially lead to an argument or disagreement. By taking this approach, you're diffusing tension and fostering a sense of goodwill between both parties. In essence, you're smoothing out the rough waters and making the encounter a lot less stormy. So, next time you find yourself in one of these not-so-pleasant reunions, remember the power of appeasement. Number 6. Social proof. Ever found yourself in a restaurant dilemma? Where you're trying to choose between two eateries and one has a long line of eager diners outside. Without too much thought, you might assume it's the better choice and join the queue, even without peeking at the menu. It's a classic example of social proof at work, guiding our decisions, sometimes against our own judgment. Social proof is a psychological trick based on the idea that people are more likely to trust and follow the actions of others. So, how can you use it for your benefit? Imagine you're in a business that requires you to attract new customers. You can harness the power of social proof by showcasing testimonials from delighted existing customers. Highlighting the number of people already enjoying the product or service becomes a potent psychological tool to influence and inspire others into action. Number 7. Asking strategic questions. Asking the right questions can be a game changer when it comes to effective communication. It not only helps you gather essential information, but also reveals someone's genuine opinions and intentions. Plus, it's an effortless way to satisfy your curiosity. Imagine that you're itching to know what your friends truly think about that new outfit you're wearing. A straightforward approach might not always yield honest answers, as people can be too polite or hesitant to give their unfiltered opinions. To sidestep this dilemma, you can employ the art of asking indirect questions that gently coax out their true thoughts. Instead of bluntly asking, "Do you like this outfit?" you could inquire, "What do you think of bright colors for a night out?" This way, they'll naturally share their opinion on your outfit without feeling pressured to do so directly. Number 8. Scarcity. You've likely come across slogans like "limited time only" or "while supplies last." These phrases work like magic, instilling a sense of urgency and prompting customers to act swiftly. So, how can you harness the power of scarcity to your advantage? It's surprisingly simple. If you're a business owner, you can implement limited time offers, integrate countdown timers on your website, or display the remaining quantity of items in stock. These tactics create a palpable sense of urgency among your customers, compelling them to make quick decisions. But here's the beauty of it. Even if you're not in the business world, you can still apply scarcity principles to your daily life. For instance, you can let your friends know that you have just a few tickets left for a concert, nudging them to make up their minds swiftly. See? It's remarkably effective at getting things done. Number 9. Appealing to emotions. Appealing to emotions is a strong way to convince people to support your cause. Emotion-driven decisions often lead to action. You can do this by telling compelling stories or using emotional language. For example, if you want someone to donate to your charity, share stories of people in need and how their contribution can make a difference. Use positive language and highlight the benefits of taking action. Instead of saying, "Don't be selfish," say, "Be a part of something bigger and make a real difference." These psychological tricks can help you change how people see things and build better relationships, both professionally and personally. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.